Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today's the return of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and the song is called Future Redeemed. This is requested by Sniffalicious on Patreon. Thank you very much. The return of Xenoblade is a very popular series on this channel. Very good music, quite so. And the only thing I know about this series is it's a JRPG and the music is really good. And from what I know is that 3 is the latest one, the newest one. And I noticed from the other requests I have for this game, there's a lot of future in the title. There's a lot of just emphasis on the word future. And this kind of gives it away, but this seems to be like the ending credits theme because I looked through here and I'm guessing this is going to be the credits theme. So, Future Redeemed. And this is from channel Siguri. No idea who composed this or anything, so let's just go to the end of the game. Hopefully there's no spoilers, but we'll see. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed.
You're standing at a loss
Lyrics.
in front of a door that's been closed
I'm gonna
for so long.
vaguely look.
With your foreseeing eyes,
Just listen to the music.
what do you see? Until you open it, you cannot know. Afraid to see what could be on the other side. Oh, can't you see how much I feel the same as you? It seems we just need to let it all go free. I've seen
Oh damn.
that look before.
We got like late 70s ballad vibes.
The stare of your fearful looking eyes. That quiet voice inside. What do you hear?
Does it say the singer or anything?
Will you give up and stay where
Do I?
you belong? Afraid your time, it just might take too long. And you won't know unless we keep on trying. Now we need the strength to carry on.
Ooh. Beautiful flute. Future again. I'm not looking at the footage, I'm just looking at the lyrics. We're in space. Ooh, jazzy. That's so beautiful. I love the universe. I love anything in space like that. We're floating in there somewhere. Two Worlds.
I see you by the door.
I thought it was over.
So just walk through. Don't take too long. 'Cause everything you've said, you'll find it there. In a future.
Oh. What is that? Damn, it's like a cinematic ending. Like a movie. Oh, that's the studio, Monolith. Okay. Context. Right? 90% of the time here, I never have any idea what the song is or where it plays or something. This one's quite obvious. It is the ending credits. So immediately, it poses a challenge. For example, just to get this out of the way, my favorite video game song of all time is in this exact same scenario. It's ending credits song for Metal Gear Solid 1, if you're curious. The best is yet to come. So I know, right? I know the impact it has. It's sort of, well, it's not sort of, it is wrapping up the experience, the hours put in, the characters met, the story, the gameplay. Even though you can replay it, that first initial time you watch the credits, it's special, It's a little more than, watching credits at the end of a movie. Nowadays, credits at the end of a movie are almost like, the magic is almost gone. You can almost expect something to be at the end of it. It's almost a teaser all the time. Where before it used to be like, a surprise if you were there. Now it's like, well, we gotta stick to the credits. Anyways, just side tangent. But with video game credits, we get to see these people that worked on these games for years, that devoted their lives. And that, alongside the story and all the experience, it really adds to the whole experience. And I'm someone who, on the first playthrough of something, will watch and experience the credits, just because I feel like the developers and everyone associated deserve it. These things take a lot of work. And also, you would miss out on something like that. And it's kind of weird. I mean, everyone's different, right? Everyone has their own way of experiencing games. But like, I've seen people, do like a playthrough, and then at the end credits they just skip it. It almost feels heartless in a way. That's just my opinion. It feels kind of odd to see that. But besides that, I know the feeling of that. So with that being said, I knew going into this, the challenge would be like, well, I know nothing of this game. To this day, I don't know any characters' names. I don't know anything. The only thing I know about Xenoblade as a whole is that there's like that red weapon that seems to be everywhere, and that a lot of enemies are gigantic. Or there seems to be like this giant thing in the art, the box art or something. That's all I really know. And of course the music is sick. I still listen to Gower Plains all the time. And Mechanical Rhythm. But so I had to sort of pseudo put myself there the best I could. Focus. The best I could, you know what I mean? Like, try to emulate the feel. Like, I can't do that, obviously. It's only like a unique experience to itself. But I tried, I try to, this is it. This is, pretend like, it's coming to an end. And so the whole time was, what I'm saying is, the whole time I felt like this was a very emotional thing. Like, I could see people like crying to that and all that, because most of the music that I've heard from Xenoblade is nothing like that. There are some slow songs and some kind of melodic vocal lines, but for the most part, it's more experimental and fun and high energy, and it's very varied, very varied. Say that 5 times fast. But you can tell, like, even if I didn't know it was credits, just by the sound of it, it has that sound of conclusion or credits. So it's definitely fitting for that. Side note, the cadence, not the cadence, what am I trying to say here? The vocal melody reminded me a little bit of You Raise Me Up from Josh Groban. Is it Josh Groban? I think. Everyone knows that song. But it had that sort of, it reminded me of that a little bit. I don't know why. But it also reminded me of Eyes on Me from FF8. Same kind of, like, ordeal. Like, you know, big song, big production, and a singer who I don't know who that is. But very beautiful. And it reminded me, like I said, it reminded me of like a late 70s kind of like country ballad. And I could even see like 2 people singing on stage with like these big long microphones on like some late night show. Like it just had that feel of the classics, I guess. I kind of wasn't paying attention to the lyrics, but here and there, you know, I don't want to like potentially spoil myself just in case someday I do decide to play Xenoblade. It's you never know, you know. Like I'm very interested in the music, but again, from what I saw, it hinted at like future, our lives meeting up, and then we saw like 2 planets, 2 worlds. I don't know, you know. But I wasn't going to try to decipher everything because I'm not going to guess it, and nor do I want to really know. I was just trying to listen to the music, and it was really beautiful, you know. It's kind of hard doing this sometimes because, like I said, I have zero context. I don't know what the lyrics are saying, even though they were on screen. And even if I did read the lyrics, I wouldn't even really know what they would be talking about or what they were referring to or something like that. So all I could really do is just kind of listen, but black things out. You know, it's just really, unfortunately, in a way, I have to hear like in my head like a stripped down version. It's just percussion, bass, melodies, and I hear like vocals, but I'm not like, you know, and I have to. It's hard. It's like a skill I've developed, honestly, where it's I can kind of choose where my focus goes. And I'm only doing that again because I just never know if I'm going to play these. Xenoblade has always caught my attention, more so than other games. Even to the point where a viewer, just like you guys, has offered to buy me a Switch just so I can experience these games. So these games are really special to a lot of people. I don't, you know, hear that happening every day, and I will get one. I have to get some stuff in order, but I will. And I don't know what game I'm going to be playing, but you know, I'm definitely going to be interested in Xenoblade. Anyways, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeemed. It's a good title, by the way. Overall, just felt very emotional, and I feel like most people here would be, when that played for the first time, are probably tearing up or something. You know, there's definitely like a attachment there. And though I can't feel it, I can sense it. And the closest I can get to that is the feeling that I get, which is from my favorite video game song. So that's a pretty good comparison that I can, you know. And I'm not going to break down and cry because I don't know the story, but I do when it comes to the other song because I know what's going on. To this day, the only video where I cry on this channel, because I don't cry ever, not because I'm like a macho man. It's just I don't really cry. Like my feelings are so walled off. But the only video, in case you were curious, if you wanted to see what I look like, it's from that Metal Gear Solid one, and it wasn't even a reaction either. It's just it was from a excerpt from a stream, and I happened to watch it. Anyways, whatever. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Thank you, Sniffalicious, and feel free to tell me what you would like. Just try to be careful on spoilers. You never know. If you want me to see this play, if you want to see me play this game one day, let me know. It's not official and I'm not saying anything, but if the demand is there, maybe. I don't know when, but maybe. So thank you, Snifflicious. Thanks to everyone that you see here. Thanks to you for watching. Xenoblade Chronicles fans are great people. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Take it easy.